saw a lot of talent.
Man, I mean, it's a lot of hard work. It's not something you're just gonna come into and just be expected to be the best.
It shows on the game field how good you are. We don't need the individual attitude and stuff, and Coach Kane has made that very clear with us and our motto, play to play.
Focus on that play. You go hard on that play. You finish that play hard. You don't worry about what happens. You can line back up and you play the next play.
We have a coach that's dedicated. He takes us to almost every camp that he gets a chance to. We lift, we run, we practice, we do 7-on-7. I mean, it's just great.
And the kids see that this staff works well together. We're out there for them. We go the extra mile for them. We're willing to take them to colleges. We're willing to take care of them when they have extra needs outside of football and outside of the classroom. We're willing to work with them. How well we work together, they believe.
Hold on, baby.
Coach Kane is, he created a real positive environment for learning. I think the kids really feed off of that. And I think he came in with a plan of action that's real positive, and it feeds down to the coaching staff. And from the ball players up to the coaches, we're all held accountable for what we do, and we try to reach the highest level of that accountability, and we work very hard at it, and I think the kids feed off of that.
He had a knee injury his sophomore year, and then his junior year, he decided to focus on basketball because he didn't get to play basketball sophomore year. He's come out this year and done a phenomenal job as Justin Fitzgerald.
I think Justin's like a lot of high school kids. He's very educated, but he's also not as confident as some kids would be when they first come in the environment of football.
I got a good relationship with the coach, Coach Kane, Coach Kenny, my defensive back coach. You know, they talk to me and told me that if I work hard in the off season, I just be smart on the field and do things I know I can do, then I should make an impact on the team.
People think we're just running around out there tackling. That's not true. He's very cerebral. We play a lot of zone defenses. He's a reading environment.
You know, me being in safety, I gotta see the field in front of me, make sure nobody gets outside of me or behind me, and just make sure everything in front of me. If I can make a tackle, I make a tackle. Like break on the ball, just so I help my man out. Just make sure nothing get past me back there.
Montel Max, he stepped it up. Last year he was lazy, but you know he stepped it up. Jay Brown, he's been great. Darryl Jones, his knees might be high, but he's still squatting what he usually do.
Dante Jones. He was a starter on the defensive line last year. Average guy, not really a standout player, but now after all the hard work over the off season, over all the training he did over the summer, he came into the season this year with a new attitude. Now he's one of our best offensive linemen, and he's also subbing in on the defensive line and helping us out a lot.
I mean, this guy started for us last year, Charles Valdez, and I mean, he wasn't as big as he is now, but he was one of the guys that stepped up this year and really is now showing his talent from staying in the weight room. And he's one of the guys now that we can say is like really working hard, and he's become a big part of our offensive line.
Yeah, it was a lot of laziness last year. I could say I would be one of them.
We weren't satisfied with our season last year. We had higher expectations than a 7-2 season.
Once you seen last year how we had talent, we started to step it up.
Oh, up comes the helmet.
We wanted to go to states. We didn't want to waste our senior year of high school, so.
Well, one thing, you have the kid set goals for himself. Where does he want to be as a freshman? Where does he want to be as a senior? Or where does he want to do when he graduates from high school?
I went to summer school to take some classes, so I wouldn't have to take them this year, so I could go back on the classes I didn't do as well on, and repeat them again this year. Try to raise my overall GPA up.
How do you think you would have done all this without football?
Nah, if it wasn't for football, I don't know where I'd be now. I have no clue.
I think the biggest thing you have to do with kids is get into their head a little bit. They always suffer from what I call a little bit of disease in me. You know, what can I do for myself versus the team and the coaches.
It's much less individuals. As last year, we had people that were worried about, you know, just themselves. And this year, we have finally come together, constantly staying doing stuff, working hard in practice, going 100% on every play, and just working basically as a team.
I think what we got, the Micah Greens, the Andrew Bowmans, they're starting to understand that they can make people around them better, and that to me is a true champion. When you make other players around you better, you have a real sense that you've got something special, and that's what we have here. We've got something special.
I got a little confident because all my teammates showed me that I can do my thing. I went to camps. I showed people that I can check wide receivers that's at the top of the ability, and you know, I just had a lot of support.
Players and coaches feed off each other. It's a good learning environment now. It's really positive, and I think the last thing is it's fun. Practice is fun. We get out there, we stay on task, we're real committed to task, but the best thing about it is it's real fun, and there's a lot of caring on both sides, and everybody's held accountable.
Oh, we just always giving each other compliments. With everybody on the team, we always give each other compliments. Let everybody know how proud we are of everybody, you know, all the work they've done.
At times, people underestimate where we're at Hermitage High School. We even underestimate ourselves, but I feel really confident when we get on the football field. We have our areas that we worry about, but I think the biggest thing is we don't worry about anymore who's coming prepared. We know as a coaching staff that our kids are very, very prepared when they go out the football field, tremendously prepared to play the game, and I know they feel that, and I think that brings us to the next level. It's preparation and confidence.
What's quiet reflection sound like for Darryl Jones?
It's just always what I've dreamed about. I've always dreamed about being, you know, the head guy in charge, whatever. I always wanted to be the one to make the plays. I always thought I was always capable of being able to do the things that I'm doing now.
Joe, it's 5 years from now. You can look back at these last 2 years of football at Hermitage. What are you going to walk away with? What are you going to feel good about?
Well, I hope I walk away with a state ring on my finger. But I mean, I really just want to walk away with beautiful memories of that we had a great team and we did as hard as we can to do